Let's hope that they don't pick the same team I picked. I'm gonna cut the mic off probably at some point. One of my losses for picking the Lakers. Actually, nothing I ain't gonna have a loss for that. Last game they picked the Lakers as well. I played it out, lost by one. Thanks to everybody who like and subscribe. And if you haven't, hit the like button or the subscribe button. Rock with your brother. E14 and 19. 02. And I say one of my losses, they had the same team. I picked out of it. I didn't know that was an L.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
And think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by LeBron.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes, I'm playing the
Pass
game
to
loud,
Williams.
Ma.
The three. The shot won't fall. Brad, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends, and Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Doncic. Comes up empty down low. Caruso outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic pulls down the board. And it's the Lakers ball. Trailing by 2. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. The quick look, no good that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. And stolen by Holmgren. And stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers moving it up. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Oh.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Williams. Good D by Finney-Smith.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
With the 7-footer. James can't get it to go. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Outside, Williams. And Hayes comes to help. Left side, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. And Hartenstein slams it in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Doncic. Finney-Smith's shot is off. And here's Holmgren. Beyond the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Reeves, no good. Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Some solid defense from Hayes. It'll count. And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead. Up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
This is some bullshit.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Lakers trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Reeves. And that one is hammered home.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside. But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Shot is good by Reeves.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From deep, Reeves. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 4. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Doncic with it. Pass to connect. From deep 3-point range. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wallace off the mark there with a three. And here are the Lakers. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming into the floor, the Lakers.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. We also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wiggins outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Now here's Wiggins. Caruso outside. Williams from long range. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to Reeves. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
That's his second personal.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. James can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Dort. Caruso outside. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Looking to win the run. Vanderbilt, no good. And here's the fast break. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Kicks it to Doncic for 3, and he can't get that one.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back after this word. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Lakers trail by 10. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams from long range drains the triple. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The shot by James, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
From the corner, the shot by James, no good. Thunder leading by 16. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Up and over Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
James outside. Down low. Here's Hayes. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Williams. That's his first personal foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. The Lakers with a rebound. James outside. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City.
Second team.
Outside Reeves. Takes the three. They get it back. Doncic. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
There's a screen by Wiggins. Left side Joe. The kick out to Wiggins. From 20 feet. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Doncic. And no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. Wallace's shot is good.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And that one misses. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top three, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And here's Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 15. Joe with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Jacks up a 3. Joe misses. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's Reeves with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves got 9.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Joe. Knocks it down from distance. And the Thunder lead by 16.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
From the arc, Joe misses. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
The fourth team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Line for 2, LeBron James.
He hits the second from the line. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Los Angeles ball. Coming into the floor for your Lakers. Number 4.
Outside Reeves.
Connect.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball. Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Joe. Williams with the screen. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking a wig. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thunder leading by 15. Wallace outside. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Cans it from short range.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark. Doncic outside. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hachimura. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Joe. Launches it. Finney Smith pulls it in. Doncic with it. Joe covering. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Joe misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Doncic. That one a little long. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 13-point lead. And the basket by Joe.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now Doncic. To the wing, right side. Vincent outside. From deep. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 16. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offline with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Vincent. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. Here's Joe. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Hachimura outside. Launches a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wiggins, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Now here's Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They shoot again. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Thunder lead by 17. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end,
Yeah,
that made the
this
difference,
one.
Grant.
It's
Yeah,
all
BA,
good.
you have to love their strategy.
ain't
And even
tripping.
more,
Fucking
you
up all
love
my
the
goddamn
execution.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong
see what I
games
gotta do,
for
though.
Chet Holmgren.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Both free throws good from James.
We're going to do a rematch if you want.
1:10 left in the final quarter.
We're going to do a rematch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's wide left. Doncic outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here's Holmgren. There's the three. They get it again. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Misses the three. Here's Oklahoma City now. They led by as many as 18. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this week.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on...
All right, I lost that one. It's all good. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping.
Come back going hard again. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put others in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. You talking again, you breaking the code again.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Irving for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. 6-point game. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Outside Irving. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
That one misses for Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now Thompson. James Harden missing on the three. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Powell. Here's Zubac. Covered by Gafford. Screen by Zubac. Harden. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Washington. Takes a 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 7.
Well, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Mavericks trailed by 4. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Harden. He takes it in. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Marshall with it. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Washington. And the rejection by Zubac. Harden outside. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Back to Powell. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. Launches a three. James Harden with the rebound. Misses the layup. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
It.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie. A true combo guard will spread it around for you.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 4. And here's Harden. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Harden. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Zubac, that's good.
in that tight with that much of an advantage. Height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Mavericks trailed by 9. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Powell, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now Harden, 12 points for him. Here's Leonard, kicks it out to Harden. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
5 on the clock. Batum, the screen. And here's Mills from the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll. He has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside, Batum.
Second team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Simmons.
45, Ben Simmons.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Eubanks. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Thompson misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks trailed by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Up top, Batum. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks, trailing by 10. But looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Irving. No good from Simmons. And here are the Mavericks now. It's deflected. Back to Thompson. There's the triple. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 8. Ben Simmons hits the bucket.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Simmons. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Irving with it. 9 points in the game so far. Beyond the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Simmons inside. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 7. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. It certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
No good from Simmons. Knocked away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Coffey. And he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
On the wing, Batum. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Batum's got 6 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Irving with the bounce pass. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side Simmons. Batum, good. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Far from just a perimeter shooter. I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Davis working in the paint.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside, Batum. Off target with the open look. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right now, I've send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll. I can guard the post. I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Look here. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 8. Batum with the 3. Batum with another miss. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Lots of room. Misses off the left iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
In the corner, Eubanks with it. This one for three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Coffee. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back right. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Get loud, fans on the court. Your hot ball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's the screen. Pass to Eubanks. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Batum in control, a little point forward in his game.
Irving up top. Here's Lively. Lays it up off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Coffee. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off. Launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
The shot's good from Irving.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Coffee. Back to Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Batum. Now Eubanks. And the three ball is good.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Harden. Back to Powell. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trailed by 11. Davis inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Screen by Leonard. No one near him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 11. Irving with the bounce pass. Back to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 18 points for Davis.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Nobody near Leonard. And the 3 off target. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Anthony Davis again. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break. His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And Davis gets it to go.
AD is the man. Primetime play by a primetime ball.
And it's Leonard missing. Mavericks trailed by 5. Irving drives in. And it's James Harden with the rebound. To the inside. And it's done in the corner. And with it, guarded now by Irving. And Leonard has it in the corner. Connects from 3-point range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson misses. Enzo Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And again, no good by the Clippers. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing.
Now go and ask for a bow tie. That is what it is. That's all later.